Hi y'all, it's me, the Cherry. I am back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, Let me get this way. I'm gonna move around this way, and I'm up under a window, so I just want to come back and let y'all know how much I missed y'all, how much I love y'all. Coming back up off of, doing Moses. Um, it just hit me in such a way. It was so beautiful. And it did something for me. I'd say it did something to me, and it did something for me. And I'm so thankful for it. We're here with our book, The First Mortgage. And as I stated before, if you can find a copy of this book, follow me while we read and explore the book, the written word. And this particular written word is an adect, I will say an adaptation of the scripture itself, the Holy Scripture itself. So it's written in a way that you can actually get some understanding, some comprehension, and and some and sometimes when you understand something different, when you understand something, it hits a different way. It really hits a different way, and everybody know that poetry is something that is it's an art that you really don't hear about much anymore. But that's one of the first things that they teach you how to do is to write poetry, to put your words and thoughts down. And writing and a way of doing it is in poetry, and also singing songs. And I'm going to say I love the written word and poetry. Poetry is songs is another way. It's a form of poetry when you take the music away, the background of it, and you just listen to the words and the things that are being said. It can form you in a way that it gives you enlightenment on what's actually going on. Because some people get caught up in the beat, the boom, 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 boom of things. But when you have to speak it without all the dramatics, you speak without all the dramatics. It's just like with people in relationships, and that's what they say. We have no we don't communicate. We argue all the time. Instead of just letting all the dramatics go and actually sit and talk and and speak and speak and get up close and just really talk. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the last part of Moses, the part with the Moses, and let's get started with this. It's the forbidden fruit. So it was that this man Moses died with Canaan just in sight, with no one to soothe or comfort on that lonely mountain height. God, perhaps in his great wisdom and the mercy by him shown, hid from view the tears of Moses as he died while all alone. Died while all alone. Yes, he did. I'm trying to adjust this so I can bring it down just a little bit so you can see me just a little bit more. There we go. And I hope I got it. I think I got it. I got it. As he died while all alone, drew the mantle gently o'er him, hid his sorrow and his grief, and in heaven we will find him, saved by mercy and belief. As I showed y'all before, I showed y'all that, how they ended that, how they ended it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's what catches me when I say died all alone. You could be with people. Family, friends, acquaintances, associates, animals, trees, leaves, grass, car, your jewelry, all the things that surround you. What they say, you died all alone. Part 3. We're on part 3 now. There has been many kings of wonderful worth, many kings of wonderful worth, to rule o'er the people and nations of earth. But none were more noble and worthy of praise than who of Nebo in solitude lays. Now Joshua followed where Moses had stopped. He picked up the rod which old Moses had dropped. He sprang from the humble and lowly of earth, selected for ruler because of his worth. I was told last year when I was attacked by, it was 4 women that called my phone, and they attacked me, and they said, "Don't you should know your worth. You should know your worth." And it was about that situation that happened to me in 2025. And he had a gang of women call me and they tell me that I should know my worth. And I had to look it up, and I think I looked it up at the time, I think, and people always saying, you should know your worth, you should know your worth. But it's not that a person doesn't know their worth. Sometimes you can do things and people think that you don't know your worth. But that's not what a person should say to you. It's where's your self-respect. And usually when you let people do certain stuff to you, and you know it's foul, you know what they're doing to you is foul. It's not that you don't know your worth. It's not that they're stripping you of your worth. You have your worth. What they need to really ask you is, where is your self-respect? And I think that's why some people be so upset about when things happen. Because it's not that you gave your worth away, it's that you gave your self-respect away. And when you allow somebody to nibble away at your self-respect, you have no self-respect for yourself. And they see that you have no self-respect for yourself. So if you have no self-respect for yourself, they ain't going to have no self-respect for you either. So that's why I keep telling y'all, 2026, we will let no one, not no one, play in our face. Because if you let them do that to you, and it's not that they're doing it to you, it's just that you feel that what they're doing is not compromising your self-respect. But it is. It's just chiseling away at your self-respect. And self-respect isn't just from that person, it's from the people around you. Where's your self-respect? But they keep talking about, so, oh, you need to know your worth. Oh, I know my worth. That's what motherfuckers do what they, you know. They know your worth. You know your worth. People know your worth. But it really don't have nothing to do with your worth. It's your self-respect. People always say, oh, you need to respect me. No. What about the respect you have for yourself? Your self-respect is self-respect. Respect yourself. And they won't be able to play in your face. Selected for rulers because of his worth, he sent out some spies to look over the land, to bring back some word that he might understand. More of the people, whether many or few, that he in his might was required to subdue. The spies did their duty. Through Canaan they dodged. One night on the top of a house they were lodged. The officers followed, were close of their tracks. But Rahab had covered the spies with her flax. I love this book. I love this book. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ah! Okay. Forbidden fruit. The wall of her house was the wall of the town. I mean, she was like in the thick of things. She in the thick of things. Okay. With the aid of a rope, she let the spies down. And then on the account of the way she behaved, by Israel she and her family were saved. So while they was there is what they converted her over to their side, even though she was from, where they was spying, trying to take control. Now Joshua said, upon God we rely, to cover over Jordan, whose water are high. It was simply because of God they relied. The waters of Jordan for them did divide. And then they crossed over upon the dry land, and Israel over in Canaan did stand. The waters were closed and flowed on as before, with dashing and splashing and rumbling and roar. Now all under 40, how strange they must feel when over in Canaan they eat their first meal. No use for manna, for each one instead gnaws like a hero on the first piece of bread. Oh, he was eating that manna. Now they get some, what they call real food. We get some real food now, y'all. We gonna get us some real food. Look, we been through all of this. Now we getting us some next gnawing down. You get you some, you like it, it's real good. I can't wait to get my hands on, it's just like when I had me some Kentucky Fried Chicken the other day, and I was just gnawing down. It was so good. But then I bought me some fish, and I was like, I wanted to fry that fish, but you know you want to wait till your day off because you don't want to rush it. So I think I got a whole thing. It took me, I think I went into Kroger's maybe about 3 times to go find this fish, because I love whiting fish, and they didn't have it. So I had to wait, and then I went in there the other day. There it was, but I didn't run home and cook it. I got it up in the freezer because I'm like, I don't want to rush it because I still got to work this week. So I said, well, maybe on my day off, I'll wait till my day off. That's what I'll do. I'll wait till my day off. Because I want to eat it. When I eat it, I want to eat it good with my mustard and my hot sauce and my bread and have it hot. Sit up there and get me some apple sauce and just tear it down. But, okay, let's get back to the story. Okay. Now, as Joshua did by Jericho's stand, and there saw a man with a sword in his hand, that he was the Lord. He was the Lord. The Lord appeared to him. Somehow Joshua knew. He knew it was the Lord, standing there with that sword in his hand. And of him took advice of what he should do. So he appeared to him and told him what he should do, so he could be able to take this, to be able to bring it down. To be able to bring it down. And Jericho, dear soon in ruins, was laid. Sometimes you got to sit there. Or sometimes somebody come and they tell you something, because it was that one little piece that you just couldn't figure out. You couldn't figure it out. You couldn't put your hand, what they say, you couldn't put your hand on it. Because remember I told y'all, Big Cherry didn't get no Valentine's Day last year. And it still bothered me. And I took a ride up there Valentine's Day to where my beloved was. And he told me he was, after the fact that he told me that he was washing clothes at his mama's house. That's not what he was doing. And this one little piece I couldn't figure out where it went. But I ran into an old friend of mine, and he let me know where he was and what he was doing that day. And after that, there was that piece to that puzzle. That was the piece to that puzzle. And that's how I knew that, that there was a lot to. So I knew exactly now what he was doing on Valentine's Day and who he was doing it with. I know now who he was doing it with before the guy but exactly where he was and what he was doing. And who he was, I know who he was with, but what he was actually doing that day, that person was able to give me that piece. And, you know, he say, yes, you seek, you shall find. You'd be surprised. Who know who out here? Who know who out here? They say it's 360, what they say, 360 degrees, or what does it call it? What is it? 6 degrees of separation. Yeah. But let's get back to our story. I love this. I love our story. So look at my earrings, y'all. I'm looking forward to Valentine's Day this year. I'm looking forward to it this year. So I got this on. I got these on. I got this real beautiful bracelet I'm going to be wearing, and then I got these on. I'm looking so forward to Valentine's Day this year. Actually, you can't see them. I don't know if I'm going to turn it. I'm going to see if I can lift it and let you see up there. I don't want my camera to go out. Let me see if I can let you see this right here. That's that light going to come in. But I have hearts on the windows. I have hearts on the windows. You know, I got red going on all over the place, all over me. I love it. I love it. Because I always say, he always make it to where he don't like to see me sad. He don't. My father don't like to see me sad. He don't. He say, uh-uh. She be saying, uh-uh. That's one of my baby dolls. My baby doll can't be sad. So he always do something to make me smile. He always do. So I just gotta say that. Okay, so let's get back to this. We're on Joshua. Okay, the first word is Joshua. And Joshua now no more victorious could win. Oh, wait a minute. And Jericho then stood in ruins. Okay, then stood in ruins was laid, and the power of the Lord was greatly displayed. He displayed, baby. He displayed, baby. Yes, he does. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. But one of the children of Israel were told had taken from Jericho silver and gold. Took something he wasn't supposed to take from there. He was told not to take it up out of there, and he took it anyway. So let's see what happens. Joshua. Okay. And Joshua now no more victorious could win until he had punished the man for his sin. So whatever he took, he wasn't supposed to take. So Joshua had to wipe him out. It was actually a sin to do what that dude had did. Because if you read, he went in there, when he gave them the instructions, they were not supposed to remove anything. Take it and bring it back. But, some people get greedy. They get greedy or whatever they get. And they do something they ain't supposed to do once they was given instructions. You was given instructions. But then you don't follow instruction. You take it upon yourself to do something that you was not instructed to do. The man was soon slain, and the goods were all burned. They didn't even keep it. They burnt it. And then unto God all the people returned. With 31 kings, we are told that we fought, and into subjection each one of them brought. If pressed for more time, unto God he will pray, and even the sun and the moon would obey. Even the sun and the moon will obey. You think you're going to obey? You're going to obey. Even the sun and the moon obey. Oh, yeah, they do. He trusted in God, and on him he relied, and always says God when he fought on his side. But when he grew old, all his fighting did cease, and Joshua died and was burned in peace. So he was cremated. Joshua did all of that, fought 31 kings. With the help of God. With the help of God. I believe that's what that was. Now Israel knew not who their rulers should be, and Judah was chosen. But quickly we see that they are in league and alliance with sin. Oh, they was in league and alliance with sin. Their 8 years of bondage does shortly begin. 8 years of bondage upon him. They cried to the Lord when their burdens increased, and sued for bondage. By him were released. Got rid of him. Took them what? 8 something. I don't know how many years it took, but you can read the scripture and find that out. But they got him and he put them in bondage. He was feeling all good and stuff. Joshua had did all his, he died, did somebody else come. And he's supposed to be a good guy. He a good guy in the beginning, but then he started doing some crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff, putting people back in bondage and stuff. He gotta go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Y'all see what he said, that league. I got my reds. I don't know if y'all see it, but let me move out the way. Look at the babies right there, but I got my reds, my Cincinnati Reds. Shoot, I'm already feeling good. It's almost opening day, y'all. I'll be out there. It's almost opening day. I'll be out there. It's feeling good. They cried to the Lord when their burdens increased, and soon from their bondage by him were released. They were not faithful as they should have